Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. Thanks for joining. I'm here to do a weekly reading for all signs. This is going to be for 12/25 to 12/31, 2023. Let's see what we got. First card out, you have Spicy Encounter. Ooh. Okay, so these are not general, these are general readings. They're not tied to one particular theme. I do cover kind of overall aspects of the week, including love and money. Loyal friend. Oh, someone has your back here. It could actually be your furry friend. So, yeah. And then let's just get right into the tarot cards for now. All the decks I use are in the description box. Feel free to check those out. And check out the disclaimer reminding you have free will, final say, and your intuition knows best. Temperance. Oh, all right. Sagittarius energy. Yep, we just left Sagittarius season. We are now in Capricorn season. So it's very important right now to keep yourself balanced. All right. I am kind of picking up on something coming in that could test your loyalty to your new path ahead. Okay. So we'll get into more of what that means, but this is having the ability to, to take everything in moderation, but there's an element of healing here. There's an element of optimism as well with this card in particular, and sort of this divine guidance. Okay, so let's see. You may be being, I'm hearing you're speaking to you in your dreams. That may be relevant for some of you, speaking to you in your dreams. And then you have the Four of Cups. Okay, so things in the past, it's like not wanting to rush into something, following your passion, yes, but not wanting to rush into something. You do have like support from somewhere. I don't know if it's, your faith, or if it's a friend, or, a soulmate of some kind here, but which soulmates for me are generally animals. So you're going to want to take it's like asking yourself what will actually make you happy, because I do think you have something coming in here. Let's see what we get though. Oh, wow. Yeah, you definitely have support. This is like, is this in alignment? So you're reviewing things over, you're looking things over, and you're like, is this in alignment? Is this going to make me happy? Is this really what I want? Because you're actually letting people know your value. How to put some flowers there over some of nature's beauties. All right. So lovers, Gemini energy doesn't have to be, yes, it can be this, a soulmate kind of relationship, but what's more important is the sun here and these sort of like, angel wings, if you will. All right. And that has to do with your connection to yourself, your true calling, your life purpose, your mission. It's about everything you do having importance too here with this cardinal. All right. Five of Cups. Yeah. But you're going to need, this is about moving on from something that wasn't, it wasn't all that you'd hoped for possibly. Let's keep going though. I don't want to just respond so quick. Okay, good. So you have the Fool card. Libra had this in their weekly reading. Libra did. And this is about that new opportunity, but it's like you're carefully considering it first. And for those of you who aren't in an analytical place right now, it's kind of like what your heart has wanted for a long time, and you don't even have to think about it when it comes in. So this is about, those opportunities when they come in. You have Kingfisher here, sunshine, prosperity, and love. Okay. And it's this just new energy. I'm getting August 17th for some of you, if that's your birthday or crossed over loved one or something. I just heard, what did I hear? They're saying avoiding shallow water. So I don't know if it's like avoiding, it's avoiding those with, it's like ulterior motives, or shallow feelings, like, or just how they present. It's like they're just not going deeper, because you're actually encouraged to go deeper on something, and maybe you want to do that with a person or a project or something. Seven of Cups, there's opportunities here. Some of them are not going to be in alignment though. That's just the nature of the card in life. Okay, but with the Fool card here, we're here to pay attention to the sun in these three cards: Temperance, the Fool, and the Lovers. All three major arcana, the sun shining brilliantly. This is actually you're representing that sun. Okay, so you are realizing that what you have and what you want is of value, and that you, in fact, are determining your own value and worth here. That is coming through clearly. This Knight of Coins. This is earth sign energy too. With the, so again, it's like this very stable offer of some kind coming in. Some of you are going to get news about if you've applied for something, or a solution is coming in. All right. This is something that you know, that is trustworthy information, or trustworthy. It's something that you can, it's something you might enjoy. Basically, it's something that is secure. It's like, it's good offer, you can trust it. Now, I don't know your individual situation, so always obviously use your intuition and your discretion first and foremost. Check out the disclaimer in the description box for that. Ace of Cups, yeah, as I said, it's something you're going to love, and this is the it's something you're going to love card for me in tarot. So the Ace of Cups brings in it something that you will love. It's a good offer. It's something you will love, but you need to still, with the Seven of Cups here, choose wisely and make sure it truly is in line with you and your intention, your focus, keeping those intentions pure, being yourself too, being your own individual, being somebody who will wear this out in public. Look at the outfit, you know, and it's like, so what, you know, maybe you've played by other people's rules for a long time, or you've let other people, you know, have too much influence over you, and now it's like, no, I'm going to do it this way. I'm doing it my way now, because maybe you're at a point in your life where you realized, if you don't do it, or you don't do it now, or you don't show people how to treat you, like, it's just not going to be what you want. You know, it's like, why settle anymore? No, there's no point in settling anymore. Queen of Wands. Okay, this is somebody, again, this is somebody who definitely, out of all the cards in the deck, Queen of Wands is not going to settle. This is a very fiery, passionate energy. This is somebody who has the know-how, the intuition, the energy, and the action to go forward. They take the action. They actually take action. This isn't just a dreamer, right? It's somebody who has gone through it. They know who they really are. They know what they want. They know what they don't want. If their patience is being tried, they're going to go in a different direction. You know, I mean, it's not like they give up. It's just that they realize what's worth it and what's not worth it. So with the Fool card, I always say this is, you know, an optimistic energy. It's maybe a new journey ahead. It's adventure. It could be travel, but this is setting you on a new path of discovery, of and realizing that it's not going to be easy. Sometimes crossing that bridge through our grief or whatever it is, you know, losses, it's not easy, but eventually it leads to something better. And that's what this card is about too, about having that optimism and that faith. All right. So there is something here about having that faith too. Queen of Wands here. Very nice. Very creative energy too. The Chariot. Yeah, like I said, moving forward in a new direction. If something is not aligning, here you are moving forward. This is another travel card. It kind of have to do with, you know, maybe some of you are needing to, I just actually got something about an appliance at home. Maybe you need to get a new one and you've been putting it off. So something like that. And I know it can relate to vehicles as well, but I specifically got something about an appliance in your kitchen that needs to be replaced. So do check that out if you know that's you, you know. I heard Carly too, by the way, just now. Loved ones speaking to you through the airwaves. So this could be through music. I think that came up in Libra weekly reading too, but it's interesting. So everybody's getting that really this week then. This is the general reading. Everybody's getting that. When the Fool goes forward, I want to say, they don't carry with them emotional, you know, drama or any BS, you know, like they actually go forward like with this pure intention, a clear conscience, and expecting good things. And they take only with them the lessons, right? This Chariot's not loaded full of junk, right? It's like nice, clear, clean. We're going forward. We have a purpose. We have a direction. It's a card of success. Oh my goodness. And you have the Sun card. Wow. This is incredible. You have several major arcana cards here. So this is a big deal. Whatever you're freeing yourself from, some of you actually, it's going to be big, but some of you actually, maybe had fertility issues and now you don't anymore. Also, some of you are going to get a chance to foster if that's something you've been waiting for, or adopt. There's something there for some of you, okay? Five of Coins. Yeah, you could have felt at a loss. You know, this could have definitely been some sort of loss where you're recovering from it. You've recovered, you're healing. Maybe you're still healing some of that damage that you feel was done, as far as you maybe not getting the reciprocity you deserved in something. All right. The effort that you deserved back in return. Yeah, Eight of Swords. This was something that made you feel stuck. Okay, this was something or someone who you felt stuck. And so you were in your head a lot about it. And this is like freeing yourself from that. This is total next line here. We've got, you're totally freeing yourself from it. And you've thought about it. This is not impulsive action. This is like focused intention is what it is. And you're able to make much better choices now too. You've done a lot of growth. Oh my goodness, seriously. And then you have Judgment. You have the cards that feature the wings. All right, you see that here? This is you being freed up from something. This is you being liberated from past judgments, from past hurt, from even self-limiting beliefs. All right, you've made a judgment call here. You know, this one is going to go over here. You know that some of these cups don't lead to good things, and you're not going for that again. There's something about like, I'm hearing that whole like, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, fool me thrice, leave. I don't know. I added that part, but there's something about it where you're not being that person that can be tricked or bribed. I'm hearing something about bribed. Someone may be trying to guilt you. I'm just going to be honest, okay? I'm getting some energy here that someone from the past, and we're going to go into finances and the rest of this, but there's something right now I do need to say. There's something here about, I never want to start a reading by saying, well, you could hear from somebody from the past, but you could, and it doesn't have to be a lover, okay? But let's see what we get. Judgment again. So you're making a judgment call. Yeah. This is you already have the answers you need to know about this person or this situation here. It's like you already know they don't fit into your destiny or your plan, the alignment. 10 of Cups for some of you, okay? There's actually two scenarios here I'm getting, okay? Some of you, you're actually going to get that commitment because we have all these great, wonderful cards that are definitely associated with happy times, sunshine, brilliance, all of that. But there's also some healing that has occurred here. And there's that 5 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, and also the 5 of Coins. So there was something painful within the last couple of years, all right? You're healing from this, great sunshine. Some of you are getting that next step, the commitment. As I said, fertility could be good now, or you get that go ahead, that okay for something. Yep, that's perfect. That's some sort of even engagement. You could be moving in together too. It's not a false start. It says here, if it were reversed, it'd be a false start. It's not. Okay, there you will need to decide though. Okay. And that's that judgment call. So there is something coming in though, that even though things are great, you still have to make good informed decisions. Don't let this card scare you though. Okay. This is like something where you're going to maybe take a brief moment. And I feel like you're going to you might be questioning, is this real? Or is this a fairy tale? And you have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a very committed, generous kind of energy here. That's perfect. That's, we don't have a King of Coins here, do we? Chariot again. You seriously have the Chariot twice. Yeah, this is progress and victory when it comes to some sort of situation for some of you love-wise. So you've got 7s in this reading. Yeah, you have 7s several times. You have a couple of 5s. All right, but over here, okay, I think we're switching energies now from that scenario to this scenario. Watch out for somebody and why they're maybe coming back in and wanting you to work for them again, or wanting you to help them with something. Or I'm getting sort of a wolf in sheep's clothing, like that you maybe cannot trust this person and you've been burned by them before, possibly. They might be like almost guilting you into doing something that you don't want to do. And they've weighed you down before in the past. There's been a lot of stress in this relationship. This relationship ended already. Or it's going to end you're already thinking you've ended it. Like if you're not out the door, you've already decided it's over. But yep, okay. This could have been somebody, again, you've got baggage here. This could be tied to work as well, for sure. You met them at work or something, but this is an immature energy. It could have been an earth sign, an immature energy, slow moving, non-committal. It is the exact opposite of this over here, which is sensual, actually, which like has everything. It has the commitment, it has real feelings. It was built on a real foundation here. Over here, though, we have this unavailable in and out energy. They're probably really good with words. You were probably loved bomb in the beginning. Who knows, where they tell you the greatest thing and then eventually that's like they're gone. It's like a, yeah, okay. So I feel as though since deciding to end that, there's a shift in the energy here. All right, and that's what liberates you. There's liberation. Okay, liberation here with these cards. What else do we have for this? 9 of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so in that come, yeah, is the satisfied energy, the happy energy, the no longer the nightmare energy, whatever this is. Okay, I guess be like overall here, but we have whatever this is. This was like an energy that you were having to wait. You were having maybe to, and I could be talking about something that was a couple of years ago even, but for whatever reason, it may still impact you. This person could try to come back. Okay. Or there could be something about this time of year that triggers that for you. And I'm sorry if you get triggered by this reading or me saying that, that's not what I want, obviously. This is a cold energy though. It's very like surface level. Remember we heard shallow water in the beginning? It's something about avoiding that. Avoiding things that won't go any further. Like you already know the outcome for a certain situation over here. And there's all this growth and progress. And maybe I'm just here to remind you that, because I don't know the intentions behind some of the messages I get for you. I'm just reading the energy. But some of this is like needing to live with purpose here. Maybe you're just it's almost like your commitment to this new life is tested briefly. Okay, it's brief. And that's where we see this. This is connecting back to this Lovers, the Judgment, the 7 of Cups. You know that not everything in that cup is good, right? This cup over here wasn't so great. This is what you're going for. A stable situation. It doesn't have to be romance. It could be any aspect of your life. You're moving on though. Look at this. Peace out. This is not being afraid to walk away. All right. This is very much like a Queen of Wands kind of energy. Yes, not willing to walk, or I'm not afraid to walk away. Nothing gets in the way of a Queen of Wands. I always say that. One of my favorite cards in the deck. This is somebody who can make it happen. This is you spending time doing what's right for you instead of trying to please others, or instead of feeling bad for doing something for yourself, right? Yeah, it's kind of, it may appear spontaneous to people, but it's like, no, you've just decided you deserve better, possibly. And there's an overall end to some conflict here, possibly. So peace out to that. You've got the overall, there's a celebration and cups being filled here. All right. I just heard, yes, use caution. We get that, though. We already get that. All right. So this could have been a long distance relationship, too. Ooh, a 2 of coins. Yeah. So maintain your balance. Okay. This is kind of linked with the temperance here. Like you've done all this healing and you realize, you have to kind of keep everything in check for your own well-being, making sure you're taking care of all aspects of your well-being and yourself, and breaking cycles where it just wasn't fair. Something was not fair. Again, I'm getting that reciprocity, that sort of justice card. Something was not fair in the past. And I feel like it was the give and take. All right. And it could still, it could be happening now too, where, because the energy I get, it's good for like, you might even say up to a month, but I do put the week on there because people like to, they like to have that week on there, but it can be a little before the reading and a little after. I just want you to be aware of that. Hermit card, Virgo energy, that light within. You saw it. You had and even in this 2 of Pentacles, see the sun there? It's kind of hidden, but there was something. There's almost like this quiet enlightenment that you've gone through. This quiet knowing. All right, and it's linked to your purpose. It's linked to where you should go next. It's linked to your next steps here. The squirrel. Ooh, another 3 of Cups celebration. you're going to be celebrating some news here. It could have to do with a partnership. Um, Certainly this new beginning is going to lead to a feeling of achievement, victory, success. I mean, you have multiple cards indicating that, and then you have the King of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody who it will not back down. This is a very courageous energy. It's fire, so it's again action oriented. This is someone who is very good with business matters. This is somebody who stands up for what's right. You're speaking up and speaking out what you need and what you want. All right, putting yourself first. Now remember, self-care is not selfish. It's actually kind of selfless in a way, because the more you take care of yourself, the better you're able to take care of others. All right. More enlightenment. Another Nine of Cups. Now we're just getting the same messages. All right, so I'm going to switch to a different deck as far as oracle cards. But this is satisfaction, fulfillment. It comes through following that spark within you, that passion. It comes from not jumping into decisions, right, with this Hanged One here. It comes from when you have the Hermit and the Hanged One. This is about something coming in like a revelation. And it's like, and then it's just clear to you. It's much more clear. You might be feeling like you're more optimistic come the new year. By the way, I've done month by month, I did like a Zodiac reading for every Zodiac sign. It's for 2024, if I can get the words out. And it goes month by month. Okay. So each Zodiac sign will have that by the end of the year, if it's not out already. So do check that out if you'd like. There's a message here though about surrender to creativity. All right, there's a lot of power in your creativity here with this King of Wands coming in at that particular point in the reading. So this is letting your imagination soar. See, again, it's like what matters most is how you see yourself. There's a transformation here happening. All right, I heard Deborah too, by the way. This is staying open to all of your ideas and realizing that you can actually solve a problem. This is coming at things from a problem solving, solution oriented kind of standpoint, all right, or state of mind. Let's get you an epiphany card. Yeah, okay, so reciprocity, as we already talked about, adjustments are being made. Yeah, you're making the call that's best for you. Okay, you have twists and turns with opportunities. So carefully made plans this week, all right, maybe travel plans for holidays or something like that, could, oh yeah, I look at the deck, look, we have planning, and they were upside down. So the plans you've made for something, it doesn't have to just be this week, could have to change, all right? And that might be, but it's like, don't give up. Whatever it is, don't give up. Okay, I think it was in the Pisces reading for their 2024 yearly. Perseverance pays. So that's, again, I'm getting that for now. All the signs, perseverance paying. So there could be some sort of interruption. There could be even some, somebody's not feeling great, or they cancel plans or whatever, or weather, or something that's just still, even if, say, an interview doesn't happen on time, or you don't get approved for something, which a lot of you actually, I don't know if I said it, but some of you are getting approved for something this like soon. All right, it's like you've maybe applied for something, or you figured out a way to budget or manage things better. Okay, that's kind of something that's been coming in for everybody too. So this is the time though to lay down those foundations, whether it be romantic or business or otherwise. But this is being ready for success and having that mindset that things will work out. What else do you have? You have a magic wand. Okay, so magic wand here, manifesting. Again, that fiery energy. So you're really being told to lean into something, lean into your creativity, lean into what it is you want, lean into your vision. Okay, so because you can actually make this happen. You can make this happen. You have the power to turn ordinary into extraordinary. Okay, this is bringing into focus what you want, and then the universe reflecting that back to you. All right, so it's like what we think about, we bring about. That kind of message. Letting divine timing be at work here with the Judgment card and Temperance, the Lovers, all these sort of messages where be optimistic, trust in the divine. Okay, those are the ones with the angel wings for me are kind of, they always say something about divine timing and expecting miracles, really. Hmm. Let's specifically get some. I want to get this money affirmation card for you. If there's any sort of blocks with regard to resources in general, not just money, it could be time, it could be effort, it could be health, it could be anything in the 3D. Rich snobs. So having money doesn't make you a snob, right? This is about surrounding yourself with people who value money, who value themselves, who make an honest living, who aren't, who have made their dreams a reality. This is like you're, giving to causes you believe in and that sort of thing. This is being what they call a good rich person. So, you know, let's see what else we have. We have bad with money. So let go of the idea that you're bad with money. Tell yourself, I manage my money well. Maybe consider getting some sort of budget planner or work with an advisor or something. But this is like learning about your resources, okay? Learning, reading, seeking advice and clarification and making wise decisions with your money. I feel as though some of you are stepping in that direction, and that's what you're moving forward to. And again, this is a very liberating energy, not spiritual. So if we get this card a lot in readings, it just always pops up when I use this deck. So this is about money creating miracles. It's about what you can do with that money, not to the money itself, what you can do with it, right? The good things you can do with it. And it doesn't make you a bad person again. So you keep getting this message about money doesn't make you a bad person. I just got this little scenario in my head, and this may only apply to some of you, where I heard the name Wallace, by the way. There's something about in rugby. I don't know who plays or played rugby, but rugby's coming in too. So, that could be confirmation for some of you or someone on the other side for you. Okay. I think I'm getting all of the riches. Okay. Anyway, maybe you have a lot of people in your family named Rich or Richard. Okay, or it's your last name or something, some variation of that, but that's coming in. And I'm also getting something about salsa dancing. I don't know if it's something you're considering now or it's going to be a gift from somebody or what, but there's salsa dancing. Maybe you teach it or going to. You might be renting a studio for something too. I'm getting you moving to a new studio of some kind, even to a new apartment. Maybe it's a studio apartment, but there is something there as well for some of you. Okay. What the scenario I picked up on, viewer, is that when you were growing up, maybe if you were like I was a have not, I grew up in this kind of well-to-do town, and I didn't have money, and I didn't have an influential family in that town or anything like that. But I was surrounded by it, and so sometimes I think to make me feel better, you know, relatives would say, well, they're just a rich snob or they're da, 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 that sort of thing. And it's kind of like we were judging somebody because they had something we didn't. And that's I feel just as bad as like judging somebody for not having something. It's like, you know, so they have it and you don't. It's not personal. You know what I mean? It's not personal that they have it and you don't. It's for whatever reason. I don't know why things end up the way they do, why I wasn't, I wasn't rich or whatever growing up, but I feel like some benefit came from that because it made me who I am and it made me really value other things, not just money. But boy, when I could make money, I actually made a lot of money on purpose because I was used to not having things and I wanted nice things. Hey, I'm a Libra. I like luxuries in life, but but what is most important is, your health, your family, doing something you love. And it's not for me, it's not about the accumulation in the bank account. It is more about what I can do with it, right? It's not the money itself for me. It's a tool. Money is just a tool, right? And when you don't have it, you want it, a lot of the times, but not, it doesn't always bring you the answers you want. So you will resolve your current situation here, but you'll find unique ways to stand out. Maybe you don't have tons of money to start that new business or something, or to book a dream vacation for your family, but this is about finding unique ways to stand out, to get what you want and need, and finding a new opening with a potential career move. All right. And then you have honest work. Yep. This is like, I come from a family of, people who do good, honest work, and that's okay. To have a job that's not glamorous, right? Or starting out, needing to start out. Some of you are starting out in an entry level position, and it's like a second or third career for some of you. That's okay. It's not, success is a process. It's not this quick fix. It's like once you get the money, all your problems don't suddenly go away, right? So there's something about that coming in just as like reminders. And then there's saving face. Yeah. So as you're, you may need to, you know, um, do things somebody else's way at this new job or whatever, just so that you can work up to the position you want. And I'm saying, and it's like dress for the position you want, or act as though you already have a position that you want, right? And you're more likely to attract that. And surround yourself again with good, hardworking people. And then you have star power. You need work that will let your talent shine, because you're natural at something. You're definitely a natural healer, a natural teacher, a natural mentor. Maybe you help motivate people, maybe you have a strong online presence. Maybe I just heard some of you are into theater. That could be too. And yeah, this is good stuff here for you. All right. So this is, it's working towards prosperity, whatever that means to you. However you define success. It could be a relationship. It could be, again, a project, a business, a hobby, whatever you define success with. That's what this reading is indicating is coming towards you at the start of this new year, this final week of December. All right. So it's like doing some long-term planning, but then being open to other opportunities that come in as well. It might not be exactly what you were thinking, but still, it's like cause for celebration in some way. So maybe you reach a goal or a milestone, or you're approved for something. It's like the start of better times. Okay. What else do we have? It's planning for that long term. Remember your worth. Absolutely. Do not let anybody define you based on what you have, don't have, look like, smell like, what sound like, whatever, don't let anybody else basically steal your power from you. When we let those kind of things, it's better to just be the bigger person sometimes. And just like, by that, I mean, when you're the bigger person, you're just yourself. That's how I look at it. I'm like, I'm just going to be me over here. I don't need to compete with people who are not me. There's one me, and I care about my progress, and maybe others. I don't need other people to recognize it and cheer me on. I just need to be able to feel good about myself when I look in the mirror, really, right? To feel good about the work I'm doing. So I don't know if you all know this. I'm a Reiki master practitioner, teacher, and one of the key principles in Reiki is to do your work honestly, right? And so I actually really, that is more important to me than anything else. And to realize that that to me, having the integrity is more important to me than having the fame or the riches. Riches come in many forms. And surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out. Find some way to get grounded, to connect, okay? This is about focusing the power of your heart and having faith in the divine and divine timing. You have Armadillo, energy protection, or a star chakra card. 1, are you feeling sensitive to harsh energies? If so, remember, shield yourself, okay? There are simple ways you can do that. Ask your angels to guard and protect you. Trust that you're safe. You have Polar Bear here. This is about, again, your worth and your power, knowing and you determining your worth. That shows people how to treat you as well. Okay, this is trusting that you can do this. All right, very, very King of Wands energy. The King of Wands does not doubt if they have this star quality or this ability or whatever. They know, because they see things clearly, and they get it done. And there's that huge confidence here. And again, even that Fool card that you have, that's like that level of optimism that comes with the Fool card is very powerful. All right, this is like you harnessing your true innate power, viewer. Okay, not letting anything or anyone hold you back. They don't get to choose. You're the one who chooses, all right? You decide. I want to get you another animal card. You have Scarab. This is chaos magic. Okay, so if there is some sort of chaos in your environment right now, this is, if something does appear to be falling apart, it could actually be falling into place, right? So this is about, a new opportunity coming along. This is a new door opening, and it could be coming out of, the ashes basically, or the remnants of a tower moment or whatever. Okay, so that could be coming in. This is trust the divine order and timing, though. Okay, that keeps coming up for you. And you also have hummingbird reprogramming. So this is clearing unconscious programs that are holding you back. All right, so this is connecting with your cosmic self to receive a consciousness upgrade. All right, so again, you're rewiring yourself, and in doing that, because when you're reprogramming, thoughts become things. You're actually creating your world as you want it. You're manifesting. You have that ability. Oh, you have soul here with spiritual higher self, universe. Again, connecting with the higher self, that is some of where your power lies. And just, the journey you're on, the things, this chaos, whatever, there's lessons in all of that. And with 50, card 50 here going to 51, that tells me that you're moving forward. You're evolving, you're spiritually evolving, and you're aligning with your purpose more too. And you have time, moments, memories, and the past. Yeah. So if there's anything you're holding on to from the past, please remember that Fool card travels lightly. They just have that little tiny sack on a wand. I don't know what else to call it. And they're themselves. They're original. They let go of other people's, opinions and energy. Let that go. They're the ones who decide. They see the sun shining, right? They're more of that type of energy, right? Because this is like, learn to let stuff go that does not suit you. And that's a huge, huge thing that we're all kind of going through right now, I feel like. I hear Normandy or Norman. Hub cap, maybe like a hub. I just heard hub. Hubba. Does somebody have a nickname like Hubba or Bubba? Hubba Bubba Gum. I don't know, but there's something coming in about that. I'm also getting some of you might be painting your house green or something green, painting that green. Or you're coming at something from like more of a healing standpoint. Okay. So sign to surrender to change. Change can be scary. 505. Take a leap of faith and adapt to the change. Progression here. 6, 7, 8, 9. Love this for you. Sign of unconditional love. No matter the flaws, give and receive love. But you know what? Wisely. I don't always believe everything that's on these cards. So you shouldn't either. I think it's more the interpretation that is a little more reliable than the exact words on the cards. 5. So you may have been stuck a little while because 5, a little resistance to change. Then there's big progress, an end of a cycle, a completion of something, in the beginning of a new cycle with the Fool card. By having that, that embracing your full power and loving yourself and loving life again, loving some aspects, celebrating small successes. Okay, this is what's coming in right now for you. Let's get you one more. 606, sign to find gratitude. Exactly. So again, like I said, loving life again, even small things. This is, being grateful for the fact that you can have a cup of coffee anytime you want. Some of you, right? Or for some of you, it's the fact that you have a safe place to sleep, or it's the freedom that you love. I love all of those things, and I do find ways to be grateful. Again, that's another one of the Reiki principles, is to be grateful for the blessings I do have. And so expressing gratitude is part of that. So, when we express gratitude, you may have already heard this a bunch of times. When we express gratitude, we attract more for which to be grateful. But there are blessings coming into your life, and they stem from blessings you already have, perhaps. So I'm wishing you a fantastic week, and please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and do check out your, if you're a Libra, check out your weekly reading. And if you're another sign, I have posted all the 2024 readings, and I always do weeklies. So, and also check out my shorts. I'm doing a lot of shorts here and on Instagram. And so, I'd love to connect. Thank you so much.